Yo, 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 what's up with it? It's your boy back with another reading. It's gonna be an all signs reading. We're gonna be asking a question. What's it? Almost time for bed. No, it ain't. um, who's currently craving you? Or who's craving you right now? Who's currently craving you right now? Switch account, other account, new account. Wait, gotcha. Come on. Hey, what's up, y'all? Guess I should just upload a thumbnail. Let's just do that. Boo. Oh shit, wait. Damn, I messed that up. What's up, y'all? What's up, gang? Alright, so boom, there we go. And I did it. Alright, so we done with that. What's up, y'all? Hold on. What y'all got going on? FK Slay here? Is she? Nuh-uh, not my boy C-Mac throwing game in the chat. C-Mac said I miss her fine ass. Okay, C-Mac. Okay, so anyway, I'm assuming that we probably went backwards last time. I don't know. Oh yeah, I missed y'all too. I just been, I've been having to take some time because I'll be interacting with a lot of people, and I don't know if y'all know, but I ain't the most social. That's for sure. I ain't the most social, but like I'll talk and shit. So like after a while, I'll be like, all right, I done had enough of everything and everybody. I need some time. So I took some time. But anyway, I'm back. All right. So anyway, y'all, let's get started. We're gonna start on Aries. Let's just be newsy. Who's craving y'all right now? All right. So Aries, who's craving y'all right now? All right. Some of y'all, maybe somebody who's I would say frequent flyer, or somebody who stays at a short distance. I got 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Even if you guys stay at a long distance, this is somebody who like cut it in half, I guess, or maybe meet you halfway, or this is somebody who will go out of their way to come see you. So it could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. All right. Some of y'all could be a foreigner, but if they're not foreign, then it's just somebody who likes to chase. It's somebody who enjoys the chase. All right. So somebody who's attractive. Some of y'all, they could be tall. You know what I mean? Or they could be like at least a little taller than you. I get that vibe. If it's not that case, then maybe you're a little tall. Well, it's usually that you're tall. They're taller than you. Some of y'all could be an Aquarius. All right. Now they may be an entertainer. They could be popular. Some of y'all, this may be somebody who's white. You know what I mean? But if they're not white, then this could be somebody who's like a lighter skin complexion. We also got browner skin. It could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra. Could be a Virgo, Gemini. So this somebody's going to be who wants to and is probably going to create an opportunity to initiate with y'all. All right. So this somebody who's going to come up with a reason out of nowhere. Yep. So this somebody's going to try to get closer to y'all. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Aries. It's all the signs. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's all the signs at this point. So fuck it. So for all y'all, for Aries, this can happen all year round for y'all. So if you were like wondering who's craving you, at all times there's somebody. How about that? At all times there's somebody craving y'all. So how's that? How's that work for you? All right, some of y'all, this could be somebody who's a content creator because we've got the Magician and the Star. If not, they may be like a MUA, or I don't know, somebody who's just gifted with their hands. Think of a maintenance man. Think of somebody who's really skilled with their hands. They may use it for selfish. Most of them, they use it for selfish gain. Some of y'all, they may not really know how to use it to their advantage just yet. So there's maybe somebody who has a skill set but doesn't know how to turn it on just yet the way they want to. So some of y'all, they could be into like movies, acting. I don't know. This is somebody who's used to the attention, or used to the spotlight, or used to like, I don't know. They're used to the pangs of the attention that they get. So there's somebody who's used to the attention, but it may like, I don't know, annoy them, or it may make them uncomfortable, or it may bother them in some way, or something along the lines of that. All right. All right. So anyway, this is somebody who wants to initiate, but like they're hesitating initiating with y'all. So they're gonna probably come up with a reason to get you guys to initiate. All right. I definitely get that Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody, and they got the Hangman. I mean, not the Hangman, the Strength in Reverse. So it's somebody who's holding back from initiating with y'all. So whatever normally works with like their partners probably doesn't work with y'all because y'all have like y'all having like an ego battle or a power struggle at this time. So this person doesn't really feel like they have any control. They like to micromanage their partners. So it's somebody who likes to dominate or likes to like they're used to getting what they desire, used to getting what they want when they want it. So that might be part of like what the issue is. All right. So anyway, seems like everything seems to bother this person. I think it's somebody who wants to make up with y'all though. If you guys are having like an issue, because I got the sun here too, so they got like a vibrant smile, bright personality. This somebody has a strong personality too, so they have like an aura around them. You know what I mean? So I guess when you guys be around this person, some of y'all they could just be famous. That might be part of the aura that be around them. You know what I mean? And they're going to try to create an opportunity to talk to y'all or be vulnerable with y'all where I don't know. I want to say break the ice, but like maybe you guys have already talked. Sometimes like Three of Swords, like we already chatted before, or we already tried this before, but it didn't really work. You know what I mean? So that might be also why they're hesitant because like we tried this before and it didn't work. So like maybe we didn't get off on the right foot. Maybe this person lacked confidence, especially with the Strength in Reverse or this and the Ace of Wands in Reverse. This person maybe lacked confidence. Maybe you lacked confidence. One of the two, something along the lines of that. But they're going to try to create an opportunity for y'all to talk or create an opportunity for them to be like in your focal point or be somewhere where you can see them. All right, this somebody has an enticing body, or you may like their body. You know what I mean? Even if they, I don't know, some of y'all want to say they're a model, but if they're not a model, then they're just like very appealing. You know what I mean? They take care of themselves. They could be into like manicures or all that. That's why I said they could be like an MUA or some shit like that, or like a nail. What do they call them? What is it? An esthetician or some shit? I don't know what the fuck they call them. You know what I'm talking about? The people that do nails and shit. So I always assume that's an MUA, but I don't know if that's the case. Or is that cosmetologist? Maybe that's what that is. Mm-hmm. So some of y'all, they could be into that. You know what I mean? Somebody who is into their physical appearance. Like that's a big thing for them. They like to be attractive. They like to be liked for their appearance, but it probably also bothers them too. Because it's like, damn, everybody likes me only for my appearance. You know what I mean? So, or they like to be liked. Maybe they're very popular, so that's why everybody likes them. So I don't know. I kind of get with the star and the sun. This is somebody who's probably very pivotal or very important in your lives. Like this is somebody you guys would be happy to know is craving you. Like you'd probably be excited, like, oh shit, this person's craving me. You know, but they're not making any action though. So that that probably would blow me away. Cause I'm like, yeah, it could be a nail tech, yeah. But that would kind of piss me off because like, damn, you know what I mean? You want something, but like you don't want to initiate. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So they try to come up with ways to get you to initiate. To somebody who wants you, even though they're used to chasing. I guess at this point, there's somebody who's like not the most confident that they'll be able to achieve what they're looking for with you. So that's why they try to like go around their elbow to get to their knee. So it's like they beat around the bush in a way, or they like this could be somebody who comes up with different stories or different excuses just to talk to you. You know what I mean? Just to break the ice, like just talk about bullshit. It don't really be about nothing. You know what I mean? They just hate being the one that initiates because they don't. Because like when they initiate, it works. It goes the way they want it to go. So I don't know. Some of y'all, just somebody wants a renewal after a separation or a heartbreak. You know what I mean? Like just to want to talk it out and see if you guys can recreate the experience or the memories that you guys once had. It's a procrastinator though. That's why I will say some a procrastinator. They don't put forth their best effort in the beginning. You know what I mean? But this person likes being around you guys. I think this person has a fear of being left alone or being left without someone. So some of y'all, this maybe somebody who like I don't know. Sometimes just like reaches out sometimes, you know what I mean? But then they kind of hold back from saying what they really want to say because they don't feel the most confident in it. I really just get that. Just somebody who kind of, even though they should have a lot of confidence in it, they don't have a lot of confidence in it. So I don't know. Some of y'all, it's their, what they don't have a lot of confidence in is their sex game. They may feel like you have a lot of experience. Like it's somebody who wants to make you happy. So that might be part of what it is. That strength reverse and that ace of wands reverse sometimes could be like, what do you call it? Anxiety. It could be anxiety. We could also call it omnipotent. What do you call it? Impotence, which could be like they have issues with getting hard. But this could just be like sometimes it could be what do you call it? social anxiety, not social anxiety. What's it called? Where they have like a fear of like, it's basically somebody who wants to please you. So they have like a fear of like not doing it. So that kind of like creates in their reality, like, oh, what if I don't please her? Or what if I don't please him? So it kind of like shows up in their reality where it takes them a little while to get like excited or get interested in the situation. Like you got to warm this person up if this is like a sexual thing. So I'm guessing this maybe somebody who wants to have sex with y'all. You know what I mean? But they're just a little shy. Some of y'all, they're shy with their body, so they could be self-conscious. That might be part of what it is. That's probably what it is. It's self-conscious. Like, I don't know how I'm going to perform. Performance anxiety. Yes, that's what it is. So that's what it is. They don't know how they're going to perform. You know what I mean? This is probably somebody who's an actor or like very good at like playing a part, playing a role, being who other people would want them to be. But like with you, they like kind of feel, maybe they feel like naked. You know what I mean? Like you see them. Oh, you see me. I get that vibe. Some of y'all, they could be good with animals or have a large dog, cat, snake, rat, cat, whatever. They have something. They have something like that. And usually loose fitting clothes is a big thing I see here too. Loose fitting clothes or like low budget clothes. So this could be somebody who like doesn't really focus a lot on, let's say, name brands. Maybe they may wear name brand, but they probably don't care that much. They just care about more comfort, leisure, stuff like that. All right. Anyway, some of y'all, they could stay in a warmer area or like around water. Yup. All right. So anyway, it could be Aquarius, Libra. I think it's all the signs. It's all the signs for y'all. So don't even worry about it. It's all the signs. Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna do that in a little bit. All right. So Taurus. Let's see what Taurus talking about. Taurus. She got her phone. Does she have her phone? Okay. So Taurus. Let me see who's craving you right now. Of course, Queen. All right. So let me see Taurus. Who's craving you right now? Oh, we got Aquarius again. All right. So Star. Somebody else, maybe somebody who's kind of young, maybe baby faced. All right. Ooh, this would be somebody you guys again would be satisfied or happy to know that they're craving you right now. So it could be an Aquarius, could be a Sag, could be a Pisces. It's like a really reserved person though. Somebody who has already kind of views you guys as their wish fulfillment. So somebody who kind of who has high expectations or high hopes of your connection being whatever they imagine it to be. Could be a Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius, or a Pisces, Sag, Capricorn. All right, so somebody has mixed feelings at this time. This may be somebody also feels like the tables have turned. So maybe this is somebody who you guys wanted to like conquer, or this is somebody who wants to conquer y'all. Like this maybe one or two. I don't know which way it goes. Because some of y'all, this could be somebody who's in the industry or in a popular industry. Because we do got the devil and the star. So this could be somebody who's in a popular industry. They could be also very superficial. You know what I mean? Like into like this may be a pleasure seeker. Whoever this is, maybe more like a pleasure seeker. So they may just find you to be a temptation or somebody who's off limits to them at this time. So that might be why they want to. And because we do got that emperor here, they could be older, but just look like, younger. You know what I mean? But for some of y'all, they could be younger, but just be very mature. So it's kind of give it that vibe. Because at first we start with Star. And Star in this deck is like a younger person. It's a baby, which is like, that's usually in the sun. But anyway. So some of y'all, this could be some. I don't know. I almost want to say it's maybe somebody with a brand new baby, or recently had a child, or something like that. All right. They may have young children. That could be possibly it too. Anyway, I know what they just either left a relationship or just ended a connection with somebody, or just got out of a toxic pattern with somebody. This could be with somebody who was like maybe asserting themselves, or this was like somebody who was like dominating them. Maybe like I don't know. I was say put their foot to the fire. So it's maybe somebody who was like putting it on them, like maybe abusing them in a way, maybe even physically abusing them, possibly. So some of y'all, they may have came from like one of those connections, like a toxic connection, because I got a Two of Pentacles, which means that they're leaving from one relationship to the next. So they could be also like a smoker, drinker, or just a very sexual person. I think they're trying to break that pattern. If they're like a smoker, drinker, or a very sexual, or even an overindulgent person, they're trying to break that pattern. So this is somebody who, again, because we got started here, this is also somebody who's like focused a lot on their body, focused a lot on their appearance. This is somebody who goes for the best of the best. You know what I mean? So like that may be why you probably would view this person as, or why you would probably be like, "Ooh, I impressed this person," because they would view you as one of the best of the best. All right. Yeah, I get them being an accomplished person, so they definitely have some type of relationship. Could have been in one for a long term, or if they didn't leave a relationship, they're like trying to detach themselves from a connection that they've been in for a long time. Like this is somebody who's ready for change or ready to do things differently. So that's what that Two of Pentacles is. Like now it's somebody who wants to adapt to your way of doing things. All right. So you guys may have a hot, cold relationship on and off. I kind of get a vibe like an on and off vibe. Sometimes we're on, sometimes we're off. Sometimes we connect, sometimes we don't. You know what I mean? They've been somewhere for a while too. Wherever they've been at, they've been there for a while. Or they've been in their position of like status for a while. They've had this type of authority. But it's somebody who like doesn't want to take the connection so seriously though. But they I would say they idolize you or romanticize you. What it would be like, how it would be. So this probably be somebody who just wants the experience. I don't know if it's a past person you guys had like a toxic connection or like a toxic cycle with them. Like I said, where it's hot and cold, then this would be somebody who just wants to renew it. You know what I mean? This time, this is somebody who would like to renew it and please you. So they like to do stuff that would make you more pleased. He said, "I knew if something was missing from YouTube." All right, so this is someone who wants to see you pleased. All right, so I don't know. You may have a sexual encounter with this person because we do got the devil here and the devil here in the Ten of Cups. So this may be somebody who's going to probably try to use you guys to get over another connection that they had, or like I don't know. I kind of get this being somebody who goes from one connection to the next connection. They may have a codependency when it comes to relationship. Like this may be somebody who has an addictive personality, where like once they do something, they be stuck on it, or they like doing it, they keep doing it. So this may be like that type of pattern where y'all may have had this with this person, where like y'all break up, then come back together. You know what I mean? Like you just can't leave this person alone. So maybe a person where you guys just like, it's on and off, but like I just won't leave this person alone. They just do something. They just do something for me, or I just desire to possess this person or desire to have this person. So yeah, yeah. I almost want to say it's maybe a bartender for some of y'all. I kind of get a vibe like a bartender or somebody who like everybody kind of knows. Everybody like interacts with. Everybody socializes with. Everybody like can recognize or pick this person out of a crowd. They're like, oh, I know who that is. I know him. You know her? Yeah, I know them. So it's somebody like that where people know them. All right. So maybe online or just very popular wherever. Like when you see them, you know who this person is. You're like, oh, this person, because it's very sexually desirable. You know what I mean? And it's somebody who kind of is confident in it. It's like a silent confident. Like I know this. So even if this is an older man or older woman, it's somebody who's already very like comfortable in their sexuality and already knows like what they can do and they're confident about it. So I don't know why we're talking so sexual, but I'm guessing this is like somebody who really just craving you up more so for sex or like for the experience to say I was with you. That vibe. All right. So it could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces, Sag, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Aries, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius. All right. Yo, they may be ex-military or like very like serious almost, but like not so serious. It's like they probably have a serious demeanor, but they're not really serious. They're not really serious at all. What's up there, Cyclone Empress? I get a vibe of not being as serious as it would seem, but I guess that's just their image. They may have like an image to protect. Okay. So Gemini. Okay, so this is somebody who's very attractive to y'all or very confident in themselves. It's like a silent confident. Like this person may know that like they got you or that you're attracted to them. Could be Aquarius, could be Aries, could be a Leo, or Taurus or Capricorn. So that's about all the time, just about now. So some of y'all interact with them from time to time or randomly because we got the Fool and we got the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So it's the Fool in reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. So you probably interact with this person from time to time, or you run into this person like unexpected. All right. So this is somebody who's like is non-conventionally attractive, but like you like some like traits about them. Some of y'all, you may like how spontaneous they are, maybe how risky, daring they are, maybe how emotionally withdrawn they are. Like they don't seem to be afraid of change, or they don't seem to be afraid of like certain circumstances, like maybe like taboo stuff. So this could be somebody you guys have a taboo connection with. Again, this may be somebody you guys view as maybe unattainable or hard to pin down, or maybe non-committal, or just something like they're very like emotionally withdrawn from people. So they don't really seem to socialize or like deal with a lot of people, but like they may interact with you. I get that vibe. So that might be what you guys like. Is that they don't interact with everybody. So they're attractive, but they have, like I said, non-conventionally attractive traits about them. So that could be anything. Some of y'all just may not be your usual type. This could be somebody who's a wild card to you. Like maybe they're lighter, maybe they're darker, maybe they're white, maybe they're black, maybe they're Asian. Who knows? Maybe they're um, different religious backgrounds. So it could even be that. Maybe they have a different religious or spiritual belief than you. So it could even be that. But some of y'all think this person may have like a gambling addiction, or they just like to like play games of chance a lot, or they like to they like to take chances a lot. You'll like that about this person. Yeah, you'll like that about this person. And they complain a lot. So this is somebody who complains a lot. Some of y'all is somebody you guys cut off, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Things didn't turn out how you guys expected. So some of y'all may have cut this person off. Like this could be somebody who's very reckless or like very mysterious in a way where they don't really tell you everything. They don't really. Sometimes they can be vague with the stuff that they say, especially with that Queen of Swords. They can be kind of vague with the stuff that they say about stuff. They don't really keep it real in a way, or they don't really tell you everything. They admit some facts, some truths. You know what I mean? They hold back stuff. You know what I mean? But you guys interact with each other from time to time. I always think of this as like, because sometimes the high priestess, it's somebody that people want. It's somebody that people want, and people want them for like different reasons. For I mean, that's normal, right? But like people want them for different reasons. Somebody else like they wear really flashy clothes, or they're just like very abundant. Like they like when you're around this person, like a lot of different things happen. Like fortunate opportunities come your way when you be around this person. But I guess some of y'all, the last time you guys interacted, things didn't go as planned, or things didn't go as like you expected or as you hoped. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who wants to take a random opportunity or just try to see where things can go between y'all. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who's afraid of missing out with y'all. So they want to present an opportunity that they feel like you can't say no to. So this is somebody who's probably waiting on the right time, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. They're probably waiting on the right time to interact with y'all, the right time to take a risk or to try their hand with you to see where things can go. So this maybe somebody that takes either a random trip, or you run into them randomly, or spontaneously they just start acting out totally different than they normally do and dropping their cool. So it's normally somebody who's very aloof and very like distant and very like to themselves. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they may seem like a loner. They may not really like. A lot of people don't know this person. Like a lot of people like them for like different reasons, but a lot of people don't know them. So some of y'all have gotten to know them on a deeper level with the High Priestess in reverse. They may have revealed. Oh, so that may be what they're going to do. So like they may like that's how you'll know, I guess. So they'll start opening up about stuff that you didn't know about them. That's how you'll know. They'll start telling you stuff about themselves, and that's how you know that they're trying to turn things around in a connection, or that they're trying to interact with you more. When they start opening up, some of y'all they're gonna complain about shit, or they're gonna talk about stuff that they don't like, they dislike. Some of y'all it may be that they disliked your presence not being around, or something like that. Sometimes that Queen of Swords could be a little shifty, a little manipulative, like play on your feelings. You know what I mean? Say stuff in a way where I know that you feel bad, or make you feel guilt, make you feel shame. You know what I mean? Maybe even express some type of embarrassment, either for you or for them. You know what I mean? But I get them opening up and communicating with y'all out of nowhere, though. It's only gonna happen out of nowhere. So you don't even see the conversation. Like some of y'all, you may not see the conversation going that far. Like I didn't even think we were gonna talk, and here we are, we talking. So it's on some random occasion that y'all gonna have. They may also be somebody wears boots. So it's maybe some of y'all is maybe like in winter time for y'all. When this happens, I don't know, but like I get this being somebody who like wants to take you guys away from other people, or wants to like talk to you guys one on one. Getting that vibe. Could be like a nighttime creep thing, or like maybe it's just like well, it's winter time, so it don't have to be nighttime or even creeping. But I just kind of get a vibe of this person like wanting to isolate you guys, or wanting to like have space where it's just us and we just talk about this, and we, you know what I mean. But they're gonna like most of y'all, they're gonna try to like just wing it. They don't have no real plan in mind. They're just going to try to wing it and just try to turn things in their favor just by like doing stuff different than how they normally do. So if it's a past person, it's a past person who's going to try acting out totally different than what they've normally done before to try to appease you, or to try to like get you guys to like do something with them. Could be sex, but I don't know. Usually, I mean, I don't understand why they would be like wanting to risk it in this light if that's not what they were looking for. Maybe they feel like there's a benefit here because this could be somebody who sees you guys as a come up, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. They could feel like you guys are a come up, so this person may see this as beneficial. Like this may be somebody who like gives some of y'all, they may give you bad advice at times or give you like misleading advice at times. You know what I mean? They may resent you guys. Some of y'all, they may resent you guys for like the opportunities that are being presented to y'all, and you guys maybe are ignoring them or keeping your distance with them or acting really aloof with them. So that might be why they're going to act out, because it's like, well, it's better now than never, because if it's not going to work the way I want it to, at least I said I tried. So this is somebody who's like afraid of missing out, but like wants to say I tried. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are going to take some type of random trip towards you or just do something, like I said, that's out of the norm for this person. That's how you really should know. You're like, oh, okay, so either they're going to be very vulnerable, or they're going to start interacting with you more than normal, or they're going to just start acting out, maybe trying to like maybe be a little bit more flamboyant, maybe be a little bit more colorful, maybe be a little bit more verbal, talking wise. You know what I mean? I kind of get that vibe. But like in subtle ways, it's more subtle, but like you're going to know because this person don't act like this. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's how you should know, because like they don't act like this. So why are they acting like this? So could be an Aquarius, Sag, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. I said Libra? Yeah. Okay. So that's for Gemini. So, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer. Who's craving y'all right now? All right. So, it's somebody who feels like you guys don't desire them, but it's somebody who finds you guys to be very attractive. So, it could be somebody you guys had an ending with. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Could be a Sag, Leo, Libra, Taurus. A lot of Libra energy. You got Taurus again. A lot of Libra, Taurus energy. You got Sag. So you got Capricorn, Virgo. All right. So it's somebody who you guys maybe like. It's going to take a while to hear from this person. It's going to take a while for this person to reach out or gain the confidence to reach out. So it's somebody who's going to want your attention back on them. This somebody else, maybe a player, because we do got the Knight of Wands. We got Seven of Cups, the Six of Wands in reverse too. So this somebody's probably very cocky, very arrogant, self-assured, sometimes overly confident. I get this being like a very transformative partner that you guys may have had. Some of y'all say that partner that you ended a connection with, and then others of y'all is just gonna be somebody who's just like influential in that way for you in your life, where this may be somebody who really sticks out to you amongst, let's say, other options or other experiences you may have had. So some of y'all, if you, because the Knight of Wands uses like a fuck boy, especially when they're in reverse. This is somebody who's used to being chased. So this maybe somebody has a lot of options. Especially with the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody's probably on their high horse right about now. So this may be like they may adorn themselves, let's say, in jewelry, chains, watches, stuff that catches the eye. It's somebody who knows how to catch people's eye, catch people's attention. So it could be the way they dress. It could be like, like I said, the accessories that they be having. It could be the stuff that they buy. You know what I mean? So there's maybe somebody who has a bunch of different luxuries. That Seven of Cups usually is the illusion of success. So like from the outside looking in, you would think that this person is completely happy. You know what I mean? But this may be somebody who like probably lives like a very regular life. They just do the same thing over and over. So some of y'all, they may post on social media like they're living this exquisite, fancy, you know what I mean, exciting life, but probably just be doing the same thing over and over, which probably could be like home, work, you know what I mean, kids, whatever. If they don't have kids, it'd be like they do the same shit. Maybe they go to the gym, they go work, they go home, they go, I don't know, wherever they do, they probably do the same shit. You know what I mean? Because that Knight of Pentacles is here. So it's really somebody who has some type of routine or schedule. Now, some of y'all, this is somebody who's going to be trying to build up the confidence to consistently reach out to you guys and keep like in touch with y'all. So this is somebody who like sees you guys as like the hot thing right now, especially with that Knight of Wands, Six of Wands in reverse. It's somebody who sees you guys as the hot thing right now. You may be the best option that they have or the best, you know what I mean, opportunity that's being presented at this moment. You know what I mean? So they're very possessive, jealous. If it's an ex and you had an ending with this person, it's somebody who's very possessive. If they feel like you guys are happy or if they feel like you guys are dating or exploring your options, then they be rushing right in. They come right back because they want your attention. Because, oh, who are you giving attention to? Who are you focused on now? Like, this is somebody who's like that. They may sometimes be even somebody who want to fight or will argue or put up some type of issue. Some of y'all, this is somebody who's trying to come back to give to y'all or wants to invest in y'all now, especially with this Six of Wands. Like they want to invest in y'all, but for your validation, for your admiration again, for your approval. It's somebody who likes praise or just doesn't know what to do with it or doesn't know what to do with the attention that they get. They get it. This is somebody who gets it. So some of y'all they can be just low key popular, but like for others of y'all, this is somebody who like is getting attention or is like not used to getting attention, so they be acting out and they be doing a whole bunch of like wild and reckless stuff, or they be like being a lot more bold and brazen than normal. So this is somebody who says a lot of bold shit. You know what I mean? Like when they say stuff, you be like, oh shit, clutch my pearls. This person may be kind of delusional, for real, for real. Like they may be kind of delusional at times. You're like, damn, this person really thinks they're that. They may be, but they may not be. You know what I mean? Like this person may like kind of feels like they're that. You know what I mean? It's easy for this person to get relationships. I think that's probably why. Because it's easy for them to get relationships. And like I said, some of y'all they're low key popular, or some of y'all they used to be popular. Sometimes with that death and that six of wands in reverse, they used to be popular. They used to be that guy, that girl. You know what I mean? They used to be lit like that. And this could be somebody who's still trying to relive that. So they may still be. That's where that delusionalness may come from. Because they may still be trying to live that party guy, party girl, or that like, flashy, like, you know me, I'm juggling partners, I'm living like this, I'm wild, young and reckless, drugs, what do you call it? Drugs and rock and roll, all that good shit. So maybe somebody who's like into that lifestyle right about now. I don't know. Yeah, they basically break from partners. You know what I mean? They give enough to keep partners consistent or to keep people involved. So this is somebody who like wants to invest in the relationship to get you back on there, to get you back like paying attention to them or get your back on them again. Like this is somebody who likes to be chased though. So like if you're not giving them attention or you're not like acknowledging them or you're not like praising them and all that shit, then this is when that's when they want to chase you. You know what I mean? Because they may assume that some of y'all already have options or other people you guys moved on. This may be somebody who feels like you guys have moved on to another opportunity already. And that may be why. You know what I mean? That may be why they're craving you guys. Because that Knight of Wands is somebody who's just jealous, possessive. I just want you because I don't want nobody else to have you. So they may feel like you guys have moved on, or they feel like you guys are, like I said, exploring your options, figuring out what you want to do. Because it's somebody who don't know what they want. So like they may figure like you already know what you want. So you must be already like getting that. So somebody feel like you guys are already getting it. We got the lovers here though. So this is somebody you guys like feel seen by. You guys can hold good conversations with each other. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody you guys feel comfortable saying whatever to, or they feel comfortable saying whatever to you. It may be like a natural. Y'all may have like a natural, like, I don't know, natural intimacy or natural, what do you call it? What's it called? Symmetry, where like we just kind of like match each other's vibes. We match each other's energy. Synergy, is it synergy? I said that right? I said synergy, or what did I say? I said symmetry, but the same thing, because like, you know what I mean? We kind of coincide with each other. So somebody like that. Yeah, but this is somebody who wants your attention back on them, or wants your acknowledgement back on them, or wants your praise again. That's it. It's somebody who probably likes praise, likes getting at, like they expect it. It's somebody who expects it. So probably for every little thing they do, they be expecting praise. Like, tell me I did a great job. Tell me I'm a good boy, a good girl, that type of stuff. All right. It could be into finances, banking, if not, or they be into like sales. This is somebody who may be into sales or be into like maybe sports or into like events like that, where like they can maybe sell products or where they can like show their creativity, their artistry, their influence or something like that. They could be a loud, boastful person too. You know what I mean? So I think this person travels a lot or just be going on like a lot of frequent trips here and there, doing stuff, you know what I mean? Just whenever they feel like it. I get that vibe, like whenever I feel like it. Like this could be an overindulgent person or just another pleasure seeking person for some of y'all. But with the death here, this is a transformative connection or a relationship that like takes you deeper into who you are. It also helps you decide what you really want or like what's really important to y'all. So I think that's what it's going to be for y'all. All right, so it could be a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Sag. I said Scorpio, Libra, Taurus? Yeah, I did. Okay. I got like a browner skin person. Like brown hair, brown skin. Yeah, like a brown hair, brown skin type of person, but they don't have to be, they could just be browner than you or tanner than you, and maybe, well, brunette's black. So, like, maybe brownish hair, kind of. All right. Well, maybe cherry red or something. I don't know. All right. So, let's look. Leo. She ordered Chipotle at 10 o'clock. My daughter, y'all. My daughter. So I'm about to go check on her after I do this live. But anyway, she ordered Chipotle to the house by herself. So the girl, don't be ordering food to the house when you by yourself. So I'm gonna check on her in a little bit. But anyway, Leo, let's see who's craving you right now. Yeah, I'm happy you caught me live too, y'all. It's your birthday tomorrow? Well, happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday in advance, High Revolution. All right, so who's craving you right now? So somebody who's popular again. Somebody's in the public eye. I'm about to say they may be into what do they call it? The sport publicly broadcasted sports. So this could be a sports player, but they don't have to be. All right, I got 9 of Cups though. So it's somebody who feels like it's 9 Cups in reverse. So it's somebody who feels like they're a trophy. But like, so it's somebody who feels like they're more of the catch in the relationship than you are at this time. So it could be Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Sag. All right. So, but it's, I don't know. So somebody who find you guys both equally find each other attractive. This could be somebody who's trying to get over another connection, or this is somebody who's like trying to get over you guys, but like they still like hold on or linger or hope that the conversation or the like communication between y'all will open up again. So if somebody who wants to talk, again, wants your attention. What's up there, Dev? You're somebody who wants to talk, wants your attention. Some of y'all just maybe want sex, though. I think that's probably really what the vibe really is. Especially just be like a bashful person. So I get it being somebody you guys had an ending with. They couldn't really, maybe they didn't satisfy you guys, or they weren't really focused on your needs, on what you wanted. But you guys, this maybe somebody ruminates a lot, thinks about you guys a lot, and just hasn't like accepted how things are between y'all. So some of y'all, somebody was expecting to hear from you. They were expecting to hear back from you, or expecting like conversation, communication between y'all to open up again. You know what I mean? So somebody who's probably, some of y'all, I'm going to say they're waiting you out. They're waiting you out. They're thinking that you're going to reach out, that you're going to say something. You know what I mean? So it's somebody you guys may have had a relationship with, and they may have been selfish, more self-absorbed, more focused on their needs, very little on your needs. Like it's somebody who really thought that they were the catch to you. I'm not saying that like, you know, that they're a bad person, just saying like it's somebody who probably seen themselves as like the best you were going to get. So that might be, you know, I don't know how you feel about that, but like that's what they probably thought. They probably thought this is the best you're going to get. You know what I mean? So that's always funny to me. Because you thought so? Did you think that? Were you really serious? Did you really think that? Like, I ain't dead. You serious? So maybe somebody who feels that way, who may feel like they were the best option or the best pick for you. But anyway, they're craving y'all, mostly y'all for sex. Again, it's a lot of sex. This is probably because it's nighttime, maybe. Because we're doing it right now, so maybe that's why. Probably it's currently right now. So currently right now, it's probably somebody who would like to hear from you or like to talk to you guys, but probably puts on the act of like not wanting to talk to you. Like, I don't care if we talk. So it's somebody who's stubborn, very stubborn. Like, I don't care if we talk, but they be wanting to talk. They ruminate about hearing from you, and they be waiting and expecting to hear from you. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's probably, again, probably arrogant. Probably like, yeah, super arrogant, probably quite sure that you want to reach out to them or that you want to talk to them. Some of y'all, they think that you just want to have sex with them or that they want to have, but it's both ways though, because we got the lovers here and it's upright. So both ways, this person wants to, you know what I mean? Or at least they want to have a talk. If it ain't sex, they at least want to have a talk so that you guys can let go of a grudge between each other. So that way they can open up and feel a lot more secure, feel a lot more comfortable around you guys, talking and communicating and, you know what I mean? Like being themselves. So this is somebody who wants to be able to be themselves around you. So I get that vibe, you know what I mean? But I get them wanting to like build up, talking more, or, you know what I mean? Like maybe being able to be in your mental space. Like they want to be on your mind. It's somebody who you're on their mind. So they want to be on your mind. You know what I mean? So they're wondering, that's what they're wondering. They're wondering like, are you thinking about me? Because like I was expecting to hear from you, but I didn't hear from you. So this is somebody who feels overlooked or feels ignored or feels shut out by you. So they're craving you probably because like, you know, I'm missing you. You know what I mean? That 9 of Cups could be like, you know, it's probably those experiences from the past that they probably still thinking about. You know what I mean? Maybe like it was maybe once satisfying before. Sometimes I think it's being somebody who maybe felt like they had, I don't know, the upper hand in the relationship, especially with this 9 of Cups. They see themselves as the trophy. They really probably thought they had the upper hand in this situation. You know what I mean? So it's somebody you guys either are delusional over, or somebody who's delusional over you. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just delusional over themselves too, because that Eight of Swords can be somebody who's like that, very self-possessed or very like focused on self, and like, you know, they're critical of themselves too. So it's somebody who maybe is like questioning if they did the right thing, wondering if they should reach out, all that stuff right now. They're like, should I reach out? Should I say something? But it's just all in their head right now. So I don't see them doing shit. You know what I mean? They got a nice body, attractive body. This for real, this is somebody you guys probably know on like a more intimate level. Like you probably like if this is a guy, you probably seen him on Small before. You know what I mean? Like, you know, seeing with the gummy. You know what I mean? And if this is a woman, then you guys were comfortable enough to be naked around this person, or to like let them see your body or whatnot. Hold on, it's my daughter. Let me tell her stop opening the fucking door. Stop opening the door. I'm about to say fucking. Yourself. Before I fucking snap. How you get your phone like that? My daughter. All right. So anyway, yeah. So this is somebody who ain't get over y'all yet. So if you guys had an ending with this person, they ain't get over y'all yet. And if this is like a newer person that's craving y'all, then this is somebody you guys can talk to a lot. And they talk in circles. They don't even say much. They don't even they talk in circles, but like they never really get to any real clear point. Y'all, they just talk. They just talk to talk. Whoever says can talk. They can just talk to talk. So you guys can talk about anything, but it really just be the same things over and over again. So that's why I kind of feel like it's just sex, because like, what else you gonna talk about? You know what I mean? Like it kind of get that vibe. Like, what else we gonna talk about? Like they like to talk about that. They like to talk about what y'all have already done before. So I get that vibe. And I just say popular though, right? Or at least just known for getting a lot of attention. Just used to it. They're used to the attention too. You know what I mean? People find them to be attractive. You find them to be mutually attractive. They find you to be mutually attractive. They could be a drinker more than anything too. Because I'm looking at the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. They could be a big drinker or just comfortable with like drinking. You know what I mean? Like if they had to make a choice, drinking would probably be their choice of like drug or choice of, you know what I mean, indulgent, stimulant or whatever. So sex and drinking, maybe this person. Now some of y'all though, sometimes like Eight of Swords give me somebody who once had like needles or once did harder drugs. So it could have been somebody who once did harder drugs, or you guys maybe used to do harder drugs, or there's something about how you used to like interact, or how you used to like respond to this person that this person is like in their head about, because you used to respond a different way with them. So maybe like if they were to hold back and stop communicating, then you'd probably be rushing and trying to reach out and trying to patch things up and trying to appease them. And if you're not trying to do that, they're like, what the fuck? What's going on here? So this is somebody who's confused. They all in their head right now because they feel like you guys are really over them. So it could be a Leo, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Sag, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Pisces, Sag. Yep. Pisces, Sag, Pisces. Yeah, a lot of Pisces, Sag, and a lot of Pisces energy. So it's definitely somebody who's delusional over y'all and also idolizes y'all. So you really, really can't do no wrong with this person. Like, you really can't do no wrong with this person. They waiting to hear from you. So, yeah, whatever. Ooh, whatever. All right. So, yeah, that's my baby. I gotta be protective over her. I was letting her know. She was like, "How you know I had Chipotle?" Cause I be knowing stuff. All right. So Virgo, who's craving you right now? It's gonna be somebody who like goes to a lot of popular parties, a lot of popular events. Some of y'all may have gave up on this person. They may have taken advantage of you guys at some point, or you may have felt like this person. You may have felt like this person took advantage of you in some way, or took advantage of like a situation, maybe an interaction that y'all may have had. So it could be a Libra, Leo, Aries, Sag, Taurus. All right, so I got Ace of Wands, So I get more. Some of y'all it's gonna be like a newer person or a newer experience, even if it's a past person. That four of wands could mean that we reconcile and are coming back together, we reuniting. So some of y'all is gonna be somebody who wants to reunite. So they're gonna probably try to take advantage of like the next time they initiate with you, or next time you initiate with them. All right, so it's maybe somebody who also like you guys have probably been to their house, or you guys usually meet each other in a similar area. Like four of wands, like we go back to somewhere where we're both comfortable, we both feel secure at. Could be a Scorpio. It's somebody who's attractive. Some of y'all they could be slender. If not, they just have like a very strong sexual energy from them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like underlining. Like they may not necessarily dress sexual, but like it's just, you know how you can look at people and just kind of like, damn, they probably could fuck good. Or they just like, you know what I mean? All right. So anyway, if this is like a past connection or a past ending with somebody, then it's gonna be somebody who's gonna renew it. All right. This time they want to renew it with way more intention or way more intensity. So like I guess the feelings that you may have for this person be strong if it's a person that you already been with. If it's a new person, it probably still be the same vibe. Like initially, you'll just kind of feel this strong pull, strong magnetism towards them, all right, or from them. So one of the two. A lot of people respond when this person shows up or is around. You know what I mean? So you may notice that they can kind of move a crowd or just people kind of move around them in a way. You know what I mean? Like people maybe gravitate to them, but like maybe not necessarily gravitate to them because like this somebody has like a strong, maybe even like a protective boundary around them where people just can't like interact with them. Like they may be mysterious and people probably desire them, but like they can't just be around or people just don't interact with them. Or, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely we got Queen of Wands here, so it's a very attractive person, especially with the death. Very attractive. They're socially awkward. That's what it is. This is somebody who doesn't really like. So this is somebody who's craving y'all because they probably don't like to socialize with a lot of different people. They don't like meeting new people, and so this may be somebody who already. Because what I really wanted to say when I seen that Ace of Wands and that Death invert, I mean that Death upright, Queen of Wands, they probably already thought it was love at first sight, or really just felt drawn to you instantly. First time they saw you, they felt drawn to you. So this is somebody who's very attractive, could be browner skin, but also got like a paler skin. Again, we got loose fitting clothing, but if not loose fitting clothing, like it's form fitting but flowy. So like this is somebody who wears some of y'all maybe high end clothes or like clothes that signify I would say strength or that signify like status or something like that. So I don't know. Queen of Wands is usually a very active person. They run marathons and shit. So maybe this person's like into like running or like into working out or into their health. They're really into maybe beauty, appearance. You know what I mean? They're like I get like a slender body, but they don't have to be slender. They could be, you know, they could be thicker, but like you can't tell the way they wear their clothes. It's just right. You know what I mean? Like it really fits them. So even if they have a little baby fat or a little pudge or it don't really matter, you would still like this person. You still would be like, I don't know, especially with the Queen of Wands, you'd find this person to be attractive and desirable. So it's somebody who finds you to be that way, felt that way the first time they saw y'all, even if it's a past person. It's a past person who is missing y'all presence, especially with the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands. There we go. Somebody who's missing y'all presence and somebody who wants to come back around, wants to like spend time with y'all. I said they'd be at popular parties or popular events, or maybe they throw popular parties or popular events, or they be around like the popular kids, the popular guys, popular girls. They be in that realm of people. You know what I mean? So somebody who has status, has influence, has pull, could be a Cancer. They also have like wilder hair. They have like wilder hair. So even if they don't have no hair, then maybe they have beard. If they don't have no beard, then fucking arms and legs be hairy. Maybe their chest and back be hairy. Something. This person has hair somewhere, like a lot of hair in a way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Ace of Wands here though. If you guys had sex with this person, this is somebody who like can get it going, can get it up whenever. You know what I mean? They got a lot of sexual stamina. But I really get this person being interested in like spending time with y'all, extensive time with y'all, and they would like to see y'all connection go further. It's maybe somebody who wants marriage, maybe. If not, they would like to have some type of commitment with y'all, something. Maybe they just want y'all to come over. Cause like this is somebody who doesn't feel like they don't really want to meet new people. They're not like they don't know how to like maybe socialize or assimilate with people that they don't know. And for some reason, this person felt like they knew you. So even if it's a newer person, it's a newer person who like isn't fond of other people. But like when I seen you, I just kind of felt like I knew you, and I just kind of felt like I'm comfortable with you, and I just like would like to see this go somewhere, and I'm like excited or enthusiastic about it. So like the first initiation with this person should be like upbeat. if it's a newer person from the rip, it should be upbeat, like, oh shit. Like, you know, we just kind of talk like we've already known each other for years, or we just kind of like initiate, even if we're not talking like a whole extensive conversation, the first initial like interaction should come up upbeat, like this person is excited to talk to you. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? So somebody you guys ghosted, or somebody who ghosted y'all, so y'all gave up, or vice versa, or somebody who was like unresponsive, or is like, it takes a little while for them to respond. So it could be that too. So some of y'all may have gave up on this person because either they were kind of vague, maybe they were distant, like, you know, kind of closed off. Some of y'all is maybe somebody who's like, say, unresponsive. But anyway, I get this person wanting to initiate with y'all now. They find y'all to be attractive. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they feel like they wasted time elsewhere. So some of y'all, they were working on another relationship. That might have been what it was. They were trying to maybe like fix a broken home, or fix another connection that they were with. So some of y'all, they had like a living partner. That might have been what that was for some of you. They may have had like a living partner or a connection with somebody who, like, you know, they didn't want to look outside of their connection and bond or something like that. So like, but I get this person looking outside of it now. So if they're still in a relationship, then they are looking outside of it now. You know what I mean? They be isolating a lot. So it's somebody who gets a lot of attention, but like isolates a lot. They don't really know how to do any social interactions with people. You know what I mean? Attractive, brown skin. I get brown skin, brown hair, or I get like white or pale skin. Like pale. If they're white or like Asian or Hispanic, they have like a pale skin. You know what I mean? And give off like a it could be like, they could be like a popular woman. It could be social, but like it's almost like socially awkward, where like they don't really know how to interact with people. That's what I really get. They're used to getting attention, and they could draw a crowd or draw attention, and they could be witty and funny, but like you have to approach them first. But I get them approaching you first. That's what I get. So like, this is somebody who's used to being approached first, but they'll approach you because they feel drawn to approaching you. And approaching you could just be like, in the right moment, we just talk. You know what I mean? Especially with this the hermit, they're kind of awkward. So their initiation is like excited, because if this person doesn't like anybody, when they start talking to you, it's like, oh shit, I'm excited. I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? They found you instantly attractive. Oh snap, I'm talking to you. They're happy like that. This is somebody who will make it known that they find you to be appealing and attractive, but they don't want to do too much for your attention or for your validation. Like they don't feel like they should have to. That probably is part of that with this person, because they're used to getting attention elsewhere. Even if they don't know what to do with it, and even if they don't really want it, or like feel like weird by it or weirded out by it, this would be somebody who like doesn't want to like go. I'm not gonna say go above and beyond. They just don't want to feel like they're like too interested too fast. You know what I mean? Because this person may have recently humbled in another connection where they were like built the foundation, maybe invested, gave their all, and then got taken advantage of. So I get that being the vibe. But like, because we do have Queen of Wands here and the Ace of Wands, I know that there's sexual attraction here with this person. Or at least that's what that's their driving, motivating force. Like there's a lot of sexual attraction between you and them, or at least with them towards you. You know what I mean? They've been, if it's a past person, it's a past person who's been looking for you and other people. You know what I mean? And they've given up on that. So that's why they're trying to come back and renew the connection between y'all. And this time they want to take it a lot more serious. Especially with that Four of Wands. Like I like to come back together, and I like to fight for my spot, because the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands, that's a Five of Wands. Put your dukes up. This would be somebody who want to fight for their spot now, especially with that Seven of Wands. They want to fight for their spot now. They want to talk a lot more. So they may also have a nice tone. You may like their tone. You may like the way they talk, the way they communicate. Some of y'all could be kind of like a slow draw. You know what I mean? So like they really enunciate their words, and then others of y'all, it's like I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. It kind of gives like a slow draw in a way, or like a slang, like a slang way of talking. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess you guys probably meeting up soon. The Four of Wands is here, so that means that you guys are going to reunite or be back around each other soon, and that's when they're going to try to reveal how they feel, or that's when they're going to try to put up some type of effort or put up some type of fight to get your attention on them. You know what I mean? So could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Taurus. Yep. Libra, Taurus. Did I say they have a track? Yeah, I did say that. I was gonna say, because they do have a track to buy. I was just noticing that. I wanted you to know that, because that's probably gonna be something that's gonna matter to y'all. Okay. So Libra, who's craving you right now? All right. So Libra, Who's craving you right now? Okay, so who is it? All right, we got Magician in reverse. We got King of Swords in reverse. All right, and we got the Eight of Pentacles upright. We got the Devil, Seven of Cups, Aquarius. Okay, so let me tell y'all this first, though. So you really need to know this about this person. So somebody else could be a professional person, professional. I was gonna say a professional DJ or a professional something. They do something creative, or they do something that like they're able to create their own time, their own schedule. They make their day up how they want to. So even if they work for a company or a business, they make their day up how they want to. So this maybe somebody has a lot of pull at their career and their job. They are like respected by a lot of people, and then somebody also talks like a condescending tone. They be talking like they know everything. So it could be a know-it-all, or at least you may feel that way about this person. They're really closed off at this time. Somebody who's closed off, or at least pretending to be closed off. Let me say that. Let me say that. They're pretending to be closed off. Because we got the Magician here and the King of Swords, but behind that we got the Four of Pentacles and the Devil. So this is somebody who obsesses about possessing you guys. And the Seven of Cups. Yeah. This is somebody who's feeling tempted by y'all, or feels like you guys are like a guilty pleasure to them. So sometimes the King of Swords could be somebody who's married. Any kings could usually be married men, but if they're not married, then this just could be somebody who maybe was in a long-term relationship or long-term commitment at some point, and maybe they're trying to cut them off or trying to free themselves from that connection. Because the Seven of Cups is here, which means that this person may see you as like a guilty pleasure, especially with the Seven of Swords behind it. This is somebody who wants to either have a sneaky experience with y'all, or do something behind somebody else's back. I kind of get that vibe, you know what I mean? Or do something where other people can't see them, like they would like to hide their moves. So it's somebody who would like to hide their moves. This is a past person, and this is a past person that you guys aren't really talking to or communicating with like that. This is somebody who wants to find a way to talk to you. Maybe make it about business, maybe make it about money, or make it about something else totally. But like this is somebody who's already strategized about like what they really desire. So it's gonna come off as misleading. So some of y'all, maybe somebody you guys view as a liar, especially with that Magician in reverse and that King of Swords. You may think it was a liar, manipulator, rule breaker. Like, what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. They kind of do their own thing. Like, oh, well, this is how I want it to be, but like, what's good for them ain't good for you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can't do what I do, Libra. So it's maybe somebody who plays that game, especially with the Magician here. I get that being somebody who sometimes can be a con artist or a slickster. All right, if they're in a business, it's somebody who's very frugal and very tight fisted, but they be having like exquisite shit or it's like exclusive shit. So there's somebody who be have. So maybe it's somebody who's like very materialistic and doesn't like people to like mess with their stuff. So like, say you go to their house, they have like expensive vases or expensive, jewelry or some shit like that. They may have like shit like that, and they be kind of like talking down on people. Some of you, but then others of y'all, there's somebody who cares a lot about like their material possessions in general. Like they're very like possessive. This is mine. Like it kind of gives you that. This is mine. They demand a lot. That's what it is. This person demands a lot or like wants a lot. Some of y'all, this person maybe wants more than what you were willing to give to them. You know what I mean? And it could be because this person may be in a connection. Because I kind of get that with the Seven of Cups. It's maybe somebody who's like not really seeing y'all situation clearly, and maybe makes up all these like scenarios in their own head. You know what I mean? So I kind of get that vibe too. They kind of come up with their own little storylines about like what you're doing. Because if you don't talk to this person, in their mind, you're already like fucking, or you're already like dealing with somebody else, or you're already like being fulfilled elsewhere. Some of y'all, they probably look at y'all as like very sexual or very like fuck boy ish or fuck girl ish. So they may kind of look at y'all maybe as hoes, some of you. And then others of y'all, they just like have like this strong sexual desire towards y'all, especially with the Devil here and the Seven of Cups. There's like a desire to like just engage with y'all. You know what I mean? And I would say just for the experience, but once you get with the Devil, it ain't just for the experience. You stuck in this for a while. This becomes an addiction. So there's maybe somebody who feels addicted to y'all and may view y'all as the best option or best opportunity that they've had or the best experience. Like if you already had sex with this person, they viewed you guys as the best sexual experience that they've ever had. You know what I mean? So they be replaying it. Somebody replays their thoughts, replays like the experiences that they've had with y'all. Somebody who's holding out, I would say holding on to like the experiences. So somebody else, maybe somebody has like video or pictures or something of y'all. You know what I mean? They've held on to something of y'all's. So it could be anything: your sweatshirt, your hoodie, your panties. I don't know. They've held on to something of yours, your hair bow. It could be anything. Maybe you left your damn dog or something. Who knows? You got something. They're holding on to something. either something you've given them or you still have something that they gave you. So it's one of those. It's somebody who does that strategic. Like they don't share a lot, but when they do share, it's something that like you probably hold on to because you're like, oh, this person never gives anything. They never maybe they never have no money, but like I don't feel that way with the Four of Pentacles. They be having money. It just be sometimes it's somebody who's very frugal. They try not to spend their money. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to spend no money. I'm not, you know what I mean? I kind of get like a career focused person, but like if they're not career, like in a career could just be like I said, they could just do their own thing. Like some of y'all, they could be a rapper. You know what I mean? A rapper, a content creator. They could be anything. A MUA, a nail stylist, nail tech. They could be anything. Brass. I mean, what do they call it? The brow tech or lash tech or whatever. They could be any of that shit. You know what I mean? It's somebody who's like I said, some of y'all they're trying to pretend that they don't care or like nonchalant, trying to be very nonchalant, pretend that they're not really focused on you. But it's somebody who desires again sex, especially with the Devil, Seven of Cups. If not sex, it's to indulge in pleasure with you, which could be like to drink, to smoke, to maybe just lay up, watch Netflix or whatever, Hulu, whatever you like to do. They just want to do that. It's somebody who wants to possess y'all though, so they really want to lock y'all down or keep y'all to themselves. So it's somebody who wants to like own you guys, if I'm really being honest. You know what I mean? And they want to be able to like demand stuff of you that like other people can't demand of you. All right. Some of y'all, they could be in like maybe law, legal, or disciplinary positions. So teacher, lawyer, judge. They're able to like do stuff behind the scenes. And somebody has pull like that. So some of y'all sometimes it could be somebody who's into corruption and into like breaking the rules and doing stuff the way they want to do it when they want to do it. They can work things to their favor. You know what I mean? Like they're very gifted or skilled with like the ability to talk and with discernment. So like this is somebody who's good at like reading stuff, reading patterns, it was pattern recognition, or good at like reading the finer details or understanding human nature. I get that vibe. What's up there, Miss Cosmopolitan? So they maybe understand like human nature pretty well. All right, but anyway, I get just being somebody you guys are keeping your distance with or kind of like avoiding at this moment. So that might be also why they're craving you. Because it's maybe somebody like they have control issues. Yeah, that's what it is. They have control issues. So like if you're avoiding this person and you're not talking to this person, or you're like, this person may feel like you're tiptoeing away or sneaking away or feel like you're creating opportunities elsewhere. So that really like pisses them off. They really get them in their bag. Because what are you doing? You know what I mean? So I think it's somebody who tries to avoid. Some of y'all, this is somebody who tries to avoid. If it's like online, it's somebody who tries to avoid watching your stories or avoid like giving you too much of their attention. You know what I mean? Like they try. This is somebody who really tries to act like they don't care, or really try to act like they're not like focused on you, or like they're not even like bothered by you. You know what I mean? They give off a really chill vibe, like I don't care. Who cares? Who cares if she's not talking to me? Who cares if we're not? Who cares if she don't text me back yet? You know what I mean? So somebody who plays that role, but like this somebody who holds on. They could be holding on to a grudge for some of y'all, like feeling like they're missing out. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they may have a little grudge at this moment, you know what I mean? And a little bit of like a disdain for you. Like, I don't like her. I don't like him. You know what I mean? So I get them desiring y'all bad. This is somebody who wants to tempt y'all with something or find what would tempt you, what would get you, like, I'm going to say back in your bag or get you back around or get you back stuck on them or back addicted to them or back engaging with them in the way that you used to. It's somebody who's been thinking about that. So, I don't know. I'm going to say they hold you down or they want to hold you down. Could be a Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Also, they got like a funny walk. Some of y'all, they may have a belly because I'm looking at the belly and the devil. So some of y'all, they may have like a belly. All right. But I don't know. I get this being somebody who like can pull people. So they can pull partners, but I'd be like, I don't know. It's like when they get with people, it'd be hard for them to let go of people. What's up there, Maddie? When they deal with people, it'd be hard for people to get rid of them, or it'd be hard for like them to get rid of people. They either got codependent issues or like an addictive personality where like when they engage in stuff, they just be stuck on it and they keep doing it. So like that's probably what it is. Like somebody who gets used to something. So like once they start engaging, I'm used to this. This is what I'm always gonna do. So it's something like that. Somebody's probably used to how y'all always do, but with the Nine of Wands, they may feel like they're losing you, or feel like they're gonna lose out if they don't like come back or if they don't make a move soon. So their strategy soon is to try to tempt you with something that you really want. Some of y'all, they may just try to send you pictures, or like I don't know, send you money or tempt you with something that you want. What do you want? That's what that King of Swords is, strategy. What do you want? Especially with Seven of Swords, is a strategy. What do you want? What do you want from me? So some of y'all, they may even try to make it seem like that, like you doing something to them. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? So maybe they try to make it seem like that. They're a manipulator at times. I'm telling y'all, really good with the words. You know what I mean? And then they pay attention to like your body language, and they pay attention to your tone, and they pay attention to like how you respond to them when they do what they do. Like this is somebody who'd be like, you know, looking for their end. You know what I mean? Looking for an end with you. Like they say something and then see how it lands. Like how's that land? Did that work? Did that work? She didn't act the way I thought she should act. And they just go back and revise their plan and then come back and do it again. So could be a Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Leo. I said Virgo, Gemini. Yeah, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. All right. So it's somebody who gets emotionally overwhelmed. That's why, like, they be in a situation with relationships that like be real deep. It'd be sticky. It'd be a sticky situation with that person. Like they get like fully immersed in their relationships. You know what I mean? So that's what probably make it toxic. And then you add sex, and you add like maybe like, you know, possessiveness, and you know what I mean, control and all that stuff. It really can get kind of messy. So I don't know. Some of y'all may be dealing with that type of dynamic. So who we next on? Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio. Oh, so this is somebody who's like really focused on themselves, kind of selfish, really self-possessed. I say self-focused, even though it's self-possessed, it's really self-focused. So it could be a Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo. So it's somebody who feels like you don't want them or feels unwanted by you. Could be a Taurus, could be Aquarius. Damn, I thought I just seen something just come out there. I guess not. I thought I seen something flip. I guess I was tripping. Oh, no, it didn't. Hierophant reverse. So it could be a Taurus, could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn. Who else did I say? Did I say Scorpio? I don't know. All right, anyway, may not be your usual type. I got a different reverse. So it could be a past person. Some of y'all is going to be somebody you guys divorced or had a long-term connection with or long-term partnership with at one time. And maybe it didn't go, you know, as far as you expected it to go. It ended a little abruptly, but this person still hangs around, still hangs on. All right, could be a Scorpio, could be a Taurus. If not, if it's like a newer person or a person who you guys are like trying to get the connection to go to the next level, then it's this person. So I kind of get to be in a vibe with somebody who you guys maybe see the potential of it maybe being marriage or of it being a relationship commitment, but it maybe could be taboo. Some of y'all it's because they're younger, because I do got 6 of Cups here. Could be because they're younger, but if it's not that, it could just because somebody else maybe make just like a casual affair. This may have been meant to just be casual. Like I get like a taboo vibe. I get it being like just casual or just being sexual, because we got 6 of Cups, Death in reverse, Lovers in reverse, the Hierophant reverse. That's a non-traditional relationship, especially with the lovers. You guys are connected, but like only have like fond memories between each other. So there's somebody who feels like you guys have outgrown them, or feels like they're craving you guys because they feel like it's over. It didn't go where they thought it was going to go. Maybe they thought it was marriage. Maybe they thought kids. Maybe they were expecting sex. So this is somebody who's been thinking about y'all in that way. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who's missing y'all, especially with the 6 of Cups. They're yearning for y'all. So this is not only a craving, this is a yearning. So this is somebody who either wants you guys back, or this is somebody who wants to be back around you so that the connection between y'all can go to another level. All right. So it could be somebody who works out, has a strong body. Like I have a strong physique. So it's maybe somebody who's like, some of y'all, they're uncomfortable being naked. So they may have like self-conscious issues with their body. With the lovers here, though, you may have had any sexual connection with this person, or this is what that person is wanting with y'all, especially with the Death here and the Hierophant. It just gives me like a sexual vibe. Like, you know, I like to connect with you in that light. But even if we don't do that, this would be like somebody who you guys maybe don't talk to that often, or y'all just really haven't been able to get the conversations off the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it feels like with this person isn't around, or if you're not around, this person misses y'all, or they feel like something's missing. You know what I mean? It feels like something's missing if you're not around. So that's really why they're craving y'all. It's like, I don't have your presence. I remember the good vibes. Like, so this is somebody who's in a nostalgic mood about y'all, missing how y'all used to connect, maybe missing the sex, maybe missing the conversations, if you had conversations like that, maybe missing the conversations. I think they miss maybe how like you guys used to teach them stuff. You know what I mean? Like they used to have to, maybe they learned stuff from you. You guys have different value systems, but like somehow this worked for this person. So like your way of doing stuff is not how they would do stuff, and their way of doing stuff is not how you would do stuff. But somehow it'd be working for this person. You know what I mean? It could just be sex. It really just could be sex. Because like with the Ace of Swords here and the Seven of Wands here, like this is somebody who's like, please don't give up on me. So this is somebody who don't want y'all to give up on them. So that's why they're craving y'all, because they really feel like you guys have tried to move on or trying to like really rid yourselves of them. Maybe they feel like I said you've outgrown them. You no longer feel the way that you used to feel for them. They kind of feel like y'all aren't familiar to each other anymore. They want that familiarity again. You know what I mean? So somebody who wants to feel the familiarity of having you around, of talking to you again, of communicating with you how they used to, of being able to be vulnerable with you. Like just somebody who feels like you guys were akin to each other. They just felt like maybe you just didn't understand them, or you didn't understand their way of loving, or they didn't understand your way of loving. What's up there, Steph? Or you didn't understand their way of loving. That Terrifying reverse just means like we have a different, maybe a different relationship style, different religious beliefs, different social upbringing, different value systems. You know what I mean? Different work ethic, all that, different shit like that. It could be any of those. It could be just difference in that. You know what I mean? So somebody else is a childhood friend, or was a childhood friend, or you've known them from your childhood if they're not younger than you. You know what I mean? Or some of y'all, because it's Six Cups in reverse, this could be somebody who's like a mentor or like an unofficial mentor. So some of y'all, they could be older than y'all. And that could be the taboo part. So maybe they're older than you or they're younger than you. Because there's like a taboo vibe to the relationship. And the taboos for some of y'all could just be like you guys used to be together. And people maybe know that you guys had like a tumultuous or a very traumatic relationship. You know what I mean? Maybe there was cheating, maybe there's infidelity, maybe there was this, that, and the third. And people maybe know about it, but you guys still like missing each other because you guys may have grown comfortable, especially with the Six of Cups and the lovers. You guys probably were just comfortable with each other. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who is trying to, some of y'all is somebody who's trying to let the connection go. I get a vibe of them trying to cut it off, but really somebody who's like wanting to initiate again. And it could just be, again, for the sex. Or it could just be that they're like used to just having a partner. That might be it too. This may be somebody who's used to having a connection and they're worried about you moving on to something new, having something new and like fully emerging or fully like committing to somebody else. So that's their biggest fear. That's what it really is. It's the biggest fear. So it's like, please don't give up on me. So I get them about to put up some effort or put in a fight soon, especially with the Ace of Swords and that Seven of Wands. They're going to put up a fight or put up some effort soon, you know what I mean, to try to like reconcile or try to like bring the peace and harmony back into the connection. Probably try to do more talking and holding conversation and trying to be vulnerable and reveal parts about themselves that they didn't. Maybe for some of y'all, they'll just come out and tell you the truth or tell you what you really wanted to hear. You know what I mean? Just as like trying to give the relationship a leg to stand on, or trying to give, I don't know, trying to prove a point. Like they want to, this is somebody who wants to impress y'all. This is somebody who wants to impress you. You know what I mean? And like it's very territorial over y'all as well. So even if y'all don't have no type of connection at all, because sometimes with the lovers in reverse, we really don't have any trust or intimacy. Like I don't know you like that. Like you're familiar, but like I may not know you like especially if it's a past person, y'all don't know each other how y'all used to know each other. So that's really the vibe. So like just somebody who's like feels like you've changed a lot and that you're no longer fond of them, but they're craving you because like, you know, I want to get that bond and that connection back together. I want to feel close to you again. I want to feel that trust, that intimacy, that warmth that we once had for each other. I want to feel that again. So somebody who wants that back in their life with you. All right. So you may have had children with this person because of that Six of Cups. Y'all may have had children with this people or this person, or there may have been talks about children with this person or something along the lines, or they have children because that Six of Cups could be, it's a childish energy or a premature energy. So it could be a relationship that was kind of premature or didn't go past a certain point. All right, so it could be a Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. All right. Okay. So Saggy. Sag. All right, so Sag. Who's craving you right now? Let's see. So Sag, it could be somebody who feels overwhelmed by their feelings for y'all right now. So let me see. This could be a Libra, a Cancer. A Libra, a Cancer. All right, a Gemini or a Sag. So somebody else, maybe somebody you guys have blocked, cut off, distance yourself from. All right. I get this person trying to renew the connection between y'all. I don't know how they're going to do that if you block them, but maybe they come up with a fake page or something. I don't know. If you haven't blocked this person, this may be somebody you guys are ignoring. That might be partly what it is. Or you like mislead this person, tell this person one thing and do another, or tell this person something. Like maybe you guys just throw this person off your trail in some way or something like that. I get it being somebody you do not talk to anymore or aren't talking to, especially with the Queen of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. We're not talking, but we got the Judgment here. So this is somebody who's trying to bring the life back into the connection, or trying to breathe life back into the relationship between y'all. They want to catch y'all off guard with the conversation. So they want to change your mind about them. Whoever it is wants to change your mind about them. So it's probably a very aloof person. Probably hard to get the truth out of this person. They do a lot of like saying one thing and doing another. That's a big thing with this person. So it's maybe somebody you guys probably cut off or distance yourself because maybe you view them as a liar, or you view them as like maybe a gaslighter, or you view them as somebody who like just couldn't keep it real. Kind of getting that vibe. It's like somebody who couldn't keep it real. I do get them having an attractive body though, so they could be kind of physically fit, or like able to, I don't know, change their body or change their look, their aesthetic in some way, change up. This somebody changes up a lot. So they may be sometimes moody. Some days they're talkative, chatty, other days not really. You know what I mean? They just kind of move. So that may be somebody like that may be what it was. Maybe this person gave you mixed signals, especially with that Knight of Swords in reverse. They probably gave you mixed signals. Like at first it may have seemed like this person was like going for it, and then after a minute it may seem like this person like got distracted or started putting their focus elsewhere or something like that. This would be somebody who just be saying whatever comes to their mind too. So they probably talk kind of harsh, complain a lot, criticize everything. You know what I mean? And even if they don't do a lot of talking to you, they be saying a lot. Like most of y'all, they be talking kind of like vulgar. They be cursing a lot, or saying stuff that like, damn, you could have kept that to yourself. They lacked a lot of tact. So they could play an instrument. I don't know if you know about that. Maybe they're in a band or something, or orchestra or something like that. Repetitive work. So Eight of Pentacles here. So maybe it's work, but I don't really get that. I get this being somebody who wants to build up the trust between y'all again. If it's a past person, I get them wanting to build up trust between y'all again. Now, if this is a new person, this is somebody who feels like it's love at first sight between y'all, but this is somebody who like stays aloof. So you probably really wouldn't be able to know that they crave you. You know what I mean? You'd probably be surprised because with the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's somebody who catches you off guard by like responding or by communicating with you. So it's maybe somebody who like intends to reach out and like maybe get conversation going between y'all. But especially with the pages, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, they'll probably try to act like they're not really like wanting to talk about what they're talking about. They may try to mislead you. That might be what it is. Like this person may just talk about anything just to talk, but really want to like go somewhere with it. You know what I mean? They just may not be quite sure where to go. You know what I mean? So somebody you guys are rejecting, like, no, thank you. You know what I mean? But like they're still persisting or still communicating or reaching out. Or for some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who rejected you, but it was misleading because that's not really what they wanted to do. They really want to take action, because I get that being the move that they're going to be doing, especially with the Two of Pentacles. They're going to be changing their approach though, and putting in more effort or spending more time trying to build up the trust, the intimacy between y'all. So it could be an Aquarius, Cancer. I get them coming back towards y'all. Some of y'all, they're going to go back over whatever they said. They may have said something in the past, and they're like, oh, well, let me like rephrase that, or let me reword that. Like this may have been somebody who sometimes they can give you like a what's it called? An ultimatum, or you could have gave this person an ultimatum, and they was like, shit, I ain't fitting to do none of that shit. And then when they got away, they was like, wait, nah, I'm gonna do that. So some of y'all, somebody who's changed their mind, and then for others of y'all, somebody who's trying to change your mind. You know what I mean? You said I'm slimming down. I'll try. I'll try. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe it's just water weight right now. You know what I mean? It's just water weight. I ain't been to the gym in like a week. I was taking a little break because I was like, man, I ain't been getting no gains. I've been hitting the protein, but I wasn't getting no gains. So I was like, maybe I'm hitting too many reps. So I had to take a little break. But I'm going back tomorrow, though. All right, so anyway, yeah, it's somebody who can't keep their distance much longer, if I'm really being honest. You know what I mean? So they're trying to trust their feelings and want to reach out, and they're going to just try to say whatever they need to say or say whatever they want to say. That's what it is. So it may not come out the right way. They may have an issue communicating. You know what I mean? Sometimes it can be like translation. So maybe they have like a language barrier, or they just be stuttering, or they talk really fast. really fast, and like like I said, they admit the truth at times. So they don't always tell you everything at once in one setting. You gotta like listen and like replay back what they said this conversation and then last conversation. So you gotta remember. You gotta remember this person because they may have bad memory. So you got to remember the stuff that this person says because they just be talking sometimes. They just be like, if you listen to this person to talk themselves in a hole sometimes or talk themselves in a ditch, very communicative. You know what I mean? Very communicative. Like they get excited. You know what I mean? Could also have pets, dog, cat. I get bigger animals. So some of y'all, they have like a bigger animal. And like I said, a peeling body. So some of y'all, they work out regularly or they do some type of like construction or they do something that may be manual, something that they do that's like regularly. So it could be like a, what do they call it? Like one of those jobs, like it could be factory work, but not like factory work. What's the word I'm thinking about? Where you like repetitive. It could be a repetitive job that they do, like a repetitive something. So they're kind of skilled at it too. Professional vibe, I get like a professional. You know, maybe even leadership position. Maybe because I do get this person being somebody who can call shots. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who's going to try to ring y'all up soon or text you, call you soon, and not really have no clear intention about like where they want to, what they want to talk about. They just be talking for real. They just be talking. This is somebody who wants to just bring life back into the connection between y'all, or at least bring back hope. You know what I mean? Like they would like to be able to like redo what y'all did before. Whatever y'all did before, they want to redo it again. So somebody who's going to take action, but they're going to change their approach and the way that they take action with you. You know what I mean? Because they really got high hopes that it's going somewhere. Yeah, they feel like if I just keep putting in the effort, if I just keep like being consistent, that this will get on track. That's what's craving, y'all. Somebody who really feels like it'll get on track if I just keep reaching out, keep talking, even if I don't have no like real means for talking. If I just keep doing it, it'll get somewhere. So it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Sag, Libra, Cancer, Libra, Cancer. What's up there, Kimmy? Hey there, Norms. Okay, so Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn. Who's craving you right now? Some of y'all is gonna be somebody who's younger than y'all. I've seen 2 pages. So it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Taurus, Capricorn. Some of y'all could be somebody who's younger than y'all, or some of y'all the pages are shorter, so they could be shorter than y'all. All right, but anyway, we'll see. Those pages are messengers, so sometimes the nights are too. So some of y'all are gonna get a message from this person, or you guys message them. But these would be like usually with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. These are like small gestures, small conversations. Oh, we got King of Pentacles now. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who just bought a house, or bought a house, or has a house, or something along the lines of that, or they have money. I got first-time homeowner, and then I got the 4 of Wands. So some of y'all, this is somebody who has a house or bought a house or is like has investments or something like that. Or this is like somebody who wants to buy your love, or somebody who wants to like do something strange for a little piece of change. I got the Lovers here. I got the Knight of Wands. I get player energy, 5 of Wands. So this maybe somebody else make. I'm gonna give y'all a bunch of different scenarios here because it seems a bunch of different ways here. So some of y'all could be dealing with an entertainer, or somebody's gonna be trying to take you guys on a date. You may have already been on a date with this person before, especially with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. You guys may have not had any trust and real intimacy. This person could have like rubbed y'all in the wrong way if you guys had dated in a way like that. But if not, it's like a very business professional person. All right, maybe owns a business or works in a high-paying job or in a corporate job or works somewhere like that, or like has affluence like that with people like that. That's with the 4 of Wands here. Some of y'all, somebody who goes viral or is like on social media. But I get you guys, if this is a newer person, this is gonna be somebody you guys are gonna get their number, or they're gonna give you their number, or or you're gonna give them your number, or something like that. But I get first-time homeowner, even if they're not a homeowner. So I had Sag, I got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and Gemini. We got all signs because it's gonna be all signs. So don't even worry about that. It's gonna be all signs. With the Lovers in reverse, though, 4 of Wands, most possibly sex. Some of y'all probably had sex with this person, or that's gonna be what they want. And they're, like I said, they're trying to pay for your affection, pay for your love, pay for your time. So it's maybe somebody who wants to pay for your time or wants to invest into a relationship with y'all. Um, I don't know. They don't like being alone. Whoever this is does not like being alone or doesn't like being single. Or they don't like when partners that they date like being single. So they like partners that need them, maybe financially, or they like partners that need them for security. So that might be it. If it's because I got 5 of cups, so some of y'all in the lovers in reverse. So this could be somebody you guys broke up with, and you guys are upset with, especially with the 5 of wands in reverse, and the lovers in reverse, and the 5 of cups, and the Knight of Wands. Some of y'all are angry or frustrated with this person, or they're angry or frustrated with y'all. But it's somebody who wants to stop the fighting, wants to stop the squabbling, wants to stop the ego battles and the power struggles between y'all, and they want to let go of a grudge, and they want to reconcile or want to reunite with y'all. With the 4 of wands starting out with the reading. Somebody who wants to come back together with you guys. So some of y'all, you're going to get a text or message, a call, or you guys are going to meet them somewhere where you guys be at commonly, which could be work. Because I'm seeing it with the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Kind of gives it like a work vibe. And with the 5 of Cups here, it's probably somebody who's a little bashful, shy, maybe regrets how things turned out between y'all. Because some of y'all, if it was just casual, they probably feel bad that like I didn't really invest in you the way I wanted to. Now, for others of y'all may feel like you wasted this person's time. I mean, this person may feel like you wasted their time, or you may have felt like they wasted your time. Wanted to wait. Did I say it right? You may have felt like you wasted this person's time, or they may have felt like or you may have felt like they wasted your time, or they may have felt like you wasted their time. So there's like 3 different ways to say that. Okay, so cool. All right. So anyway, yeah, I get that vibe. I want to say a business professional dress though, like the way this person dressed, pretty like maybe upscale in a way, or like pretty like it's not, King of Pentacles is not revealing, but I was about to say revealing, maybe because of the lovers. Maybe I was gonna say maybe it's revealing. You know what I mean? So maybe they wear like how the Queen of Pentacles could be somebody who's like really dressed like conservative, but like is form-fitting clothes. So like you can see she got breasts, you can see she has ass. You know what I mean? You can see maybe cleavage or something, or thigh. So like even if it's a man who like kind of can show their body, but they don't like show their body like that, but they do show their body. So like you kind of like insinuate that there's something there. It's like they do it in tastefulness. All right. So like this is somebody who probably cares a lot about their image, especially with that King of Pentacles. It's maybe somebody who cares a lot about their image. This is somebody who wants to give you their all though. All right. So still waters run deep with this person. This somebody has a lot of feelings or a lot of passion built up for y'all, but they're suppressing it right now. So I guess you guys maybe get back around each other at some point. That's what they're hoping for. Somebody's trying to, they don't want you to get over them, or don't want you guys to like fully be done with them. It could be like, I don't know, some of y'all, they may use sex or use date, spending money. Like I said, they're trying to buy your love. Some of y'all, they're going to try to buy your love. Others of y'all, they may just try to have sex with y'all. You know what I mean? To try to get you to invest more, to try to get you guys, some of y'all, they try to get you guys to move in. I kind of get that vibe. They want to they want to move in with you, or you want to move. They want you to move in with them, or something like that. Somebody who wants to stop the fighting. They do. It's a bunch of back and forth with this person, especially with the lovers and the 5 of wands. You guys may have like a lot of like witty banter or a lot of like back and forth arguments. But this person doesn't like to argue, or at least they say they don't like to argue. But like you guys probably could have a lot of like verbal discussions that can get heated, especially with that lovers and the 5 of wands. We can get heated, but like, and then we kind of feel like we didn't really like understand each other, or we didn't really feel like we've come to any common consensus. So this is somebody who wants to stop the fighting, or wants to stop the back and forth between y'all and come to some type of peaceful resolution. You know what I mean? But with the Knight of Wands, some of y'all are gonna try to come see y'all, or they want you guys to come see them. This is somebody who's used to being chased or likes being chased, man or a woman. They like being chased. All right. And again, because that King of Pentacles is here with that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, is somebody who goes to the highest bidder, man or woman. They go to the highest bidder, or go to the person who like invests the most in them, or who they see the most potential in, or who like depends on them, or who gives them the most in some way. I kind of get that vibe. That 9 of Pentacles could be somebody who's selfish, material gains, like very materialistic. But this is a low maintenance partner though, so I don't really get it. This is a low maintenance partner. So it's somebody who like, maybe that's why they're craving you guys, because they may feel like you guys have everything, especially with that King of Pentacles. They may already kind of feel like you have everything. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, they may feel like all you need is just a little bit from me. You don't need a lot. You know what I'm saying? So this may be somebody who feels like you don't need a lot from me. You just need just a little bit. So they may already kind of view you guys as like wedding material, or marriage material, or long-term material already, because some of y'all already have your shit together. And I think that's what it is. So some of y'all, I think that's the vibe. I think that's going to be the vibe here. They're probably going to try to use either sex, adventure, romance in terms of like spending money, investing in you, buying you stuff that you need, because somebody wants to buy you stuff that you need. That's why I say they may buy your love, but they're not necessarily buying your love. It's maybe somebody who's used to people doing that for them. And that might be their version of love, where like men or women take them out on dates, they splurge on them, they get them the stuff that they want. Or this is somebody who does that, where they splurge on you, they get you stuff, they love you in material. So I get that vibe. But anyway, if it's a past person, y'all about to you're gonna reconcile, or you're gonna reunite. And if it's a newer person, you're gonna be meeting up somewhere soon. It could be somebody upscale, maybe a little ritzy. It could be like a party or event, or like a more popular party, or a more like prominent party, or like a businessman's party, or I'm gonna say a millionaire's party, or some type of party. Some type of party with like people who got money, or people who have like influence and status, or an event with people who are like very accomplished in some way. You know what I mean? So you may be at like a social event where, how can I explain it? Say you're like at a social event where like the top race car drivers are at, or the top hairstylists are at, or the top barbers, or the top makeup doers, or you know what I mean? Like it'd be like that. It'd be like an event or something like that. So this is somebody who's looking for a partner who like they don't have to do a whole lot for. And so they're probably craving you because they feel like you got your shit together. You don't really need me like that. So they like that. They like that you don't need them, but they're gonna want to like, they're looking for something that you do need that they can like provide. So that way they can have like leverage in the connection. So you guys gonna get conversation from them, or a message, or call, or text, something. With that page of swords, when I split the deck earlier, they're keeping tabs on y'all. But that just means that they sometimes the tabs could be like they talk to you, and that's how they keep tabs, because it's the page of swords upright. So it's like in the page of pentacles, that's like playful banter, like just talking, being curious, asking questions. It's nothing major just yet, but like this person has like in their mind, they can see it becoming major, or they can see it becoming something stable, grounded between y'all. So do get some of y'all just reconciling with this past person and a newer person. I get you guys maybe having a sexual experience, or a romantic experience, a date, a something, a do something. We'll do something together, a meet up, a hang out, something. You're going to do something. So it could be an Aries, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo. It's all signs. It's all signs. Because there's Aries, Scorpio. Oh, it's all, wait, is it? And we do that king. Yeah, it's all signs. Damn. All right, all signs. So there we are. All right, so let's look at Aquarius. Wow, y'all, it's the first time that I've done over an hour and 30 minutes. It's been a minute. I ain't done an hour and 30 minutes in a minute. Okay, so let me see. Aquarius, who's craving you right now? Let me see. Who's craving you right now? Five of Swords. All right, so it could be somebody you guys walked away from. All right. Or you had to tell somebody off. Okay. Okay, so this is somebody who feels like a little hostile towards y'all, but they're craving y'all because they feel like you guys are their ideal partner. Five of Cups, five of Cups, and Five of Swords, and the Empress. Now that's a weird mix right there. And so somebody wants to apologize to y'all, make up with y'all. Somebody who wants makeup sex. I got the Lovers Universe, I got the Hangman, and I got the Page of Cups. So this maybe somebody's a little promiscuous. Some of y'all maybe somebody wants to have children, or put a baby in you, or wants to have a baby in them, or something like that. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a Gemini, a Pisces. All right, so a little shy. This is somebody who's shy and very infatuated with you guys. I will say that. They already kind of like imagine you to be their ideal partner, and you're in their mind. No better. They can do no better than you. So this is somebody who feels like you are the best that they could get. Not saying that there's no other opportunities, but right now, this would be like a moment where you could take advantage, but like this could be a moment where like you could shine and really get your needs met. All right. If this is the person that you like, especially with the Empress here, this probably would be somebody that you guys would be fond of. If it's a past person, it's a past person where you guys are like on the fence about like taking back, or like maybe a little like standoffish with them when they come back, if they're going to reach out. Because the Page of Cups, like they want to reach out, but they could be a little shy, a little worried about like how you'll respond, how you'll deal with them. Some of y'all, they're younger than you, than others of y'all, they're older, but they look really good for their age. Because we got Page of Cups and we got Empress, so that just means that they probably took care of themselves really well. You know what I mean? So when I think of somebody like older, I always think like 40. They don't got to be 40 though, but I just be thinking like, they could be older. It could be 30, 20. I don't know how old for you, but 20 is not that old. So maybe like 30, maybe 29, maybe 40, maybe older. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of getting that vibe. All right, flamboyant dressed or like dresses for attention. They have nice legs. Somebody has nice legs, or like they maybe kind of hide their body at first. So somebody who maybe feels a little insecure but looks really good. 40s is the new 20s. I've been hearing that a lot, but it depends on how well you're taking care of yourself, though. We can't. Let's not be delusional, because 40 does look 40 in a lot of different people. I've seen that. 40 does look 40. You know what I mean? With the lovers here though, so this could be somebody you guys don't really talk to that well. You guys don't have like a real bond just yet. I kind of get this being somebody, especially if it's a past person. I get this being a person who you don't really trust. You guys have trust issues with them. So this is somebody who wants to apologize or wants to make up, try to heal those trust issues between y'all. I get that being the case. Now, if this is like a newer person, or because I kind of get a storyline of like somebody wanting to like, as a friend, wanting to like test the lines or test the boundaries, cross a line with you guys, and try to feel you out and see if you see them as being attractive in that same light. Like I kind of get that vibe. Like what I mean? It's like somebody has like a boyish look or a girlish look, even if and then they could be young, but they also kind of carry themselves with a lot of dignity and self-respect. So like, even if this is like a past person who you had conflict with, this is a past person who's like still trying to honor themselves and still trying to respect themselves by like walking away from the connection because they felt like somebody else, maybe somebody who feels like you're not fond of them or you don't like them. So, but this is somebody who like idolizes you guys, and they see you for the real you. They see you for who you really are, and they accept it. So this is somebody who accepts you all. You're good, the bad, the ugly. They like you even when you shit. You know what I mean? You can't fart. You don't. Aquarius doesn't fart in their book. You're damn near perfect. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who probably views you guys as perfect, even though they see your flaws. They're okay with it. They're like, you're like very like down to earth with this person. This is a down to earth person. So this is somebody who like likes you for like your humanistic traits, your flaws, those imperfections. They like your imperfections. That's who it is. It's somebody who likes your imperfections. So whatever imperfections you may have, they like it. They adore you. You know what I mean? There's somebody who's like too shy to say so, though. With the Five of Swords and this Page of Cups, they're too shy to say so. Even if they're older, they're too shy to tell you that they find you to be attractive or appealing or that they're interested in you. So this is somebody who like playfully flirts, but like you would probably wonder like, are they flirting? Because the Five of Swords, you're kind of confused like, do they like me? Are they flirting? Are they interested? Like, like the conversation may kind of come off as like, some of y'all could be like business, but it could just come off as like misleading, where like you don't really know why they're talking. So maybe they even kind of like go from subject to subject because like they're shy. Like they're shy. They can't really keep a full conversation going on one subject with you. Like they want to say everything to you. This somebody wants to say everything and anything and like get it all out. Like this somebody wants to like blah, 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 just tell you everything. You're like, okay, all right. So that's with the lovers in reverse. If this is a past person, this past person want to catch up with everything that you guys haven't talked about. They like to tell you so much. If somebody wants to be vulnerable and like tell you maybe some of their fears, some of the stuff that they've gone through, because maybe you helped this person process. You were able to help this person process stuff. You know what I mean? With the Five of Cups, because they look at you as the ideal lover, so like they can bring stuff to you and maybe you like make sense of it, and you know what I mean. So that's why they look at you as the ideal lover, because you may be very like nurturing, very healing, very confident in yourself, very comfortable with yourself, well put together, peaceful. You know what I mean? Like a sense of like a breath of fresh air. That's how this person views you. Somebody views you as a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Maybe because maybe sometimes with Five of Swords, maybe somebody comes from like a violent household or came from like maybe a rough upbringing. You know, maybe had to fight a lot. Maybe they had to like they had to deal with a lot. Maybe they had to like build up tough skin. You know what I'm saying? Because this is somebody who has trust issues or has issues like being vulnerable with people that they like. So if they like you too much. That's what it is. This is somebody who likes you too much. That's why the issue is the way it is. They like you too much, so they come off as shy, maybe a little giggly. They try to make themselves look really good. You know what I mean? They could dress really nice. I'll say that. It could be flamboyant at times, so they may do stuff that like, it could be kind of creative. So like think of a woman who does her nails, she does her nails a certain way, or she wears her clothes a certain way to like catch eyes, but like it's really like, it could be professional, but it can also be form fitting, but it can also be like tailored to wherever environment that you guys are at. This is somebody who knows how to dress for the occasion, so they can really clean up. Wear like that. They can wear like regular, like say you can wear sweats and like baggy clothes, but then they can clean up really nice. You're like, oh damn, you look good. You look better than what I thought you were gonna look. You know what I mean? So like they you can do that. This could be a woman who can wear makeup and all that shit. They know how to put themselves together. But I get them being shy and bashful and afraid to talk or communicate with y'all. Like I got them wanting to, you know what I mean, but like not knowing what to say. They really doubt their voice around you. So this is somebody who probably like has the you know what I mean? Like they don't really be like they kind of just talk about anything in a way, but like it'd be like, you know, more childish shit or more jokey joke play shit that they want to talk about than anything, and they're really like they don't really know how to talk to you is what I'm trying to say. They don't know what to say to you to really hold real conversation. You know what I mean? Or like I said, even if it's somebody who wants to apologize and wants to make up with you, they don't even know the first step towards doing that. They're like, I don't know what to do, especially with the Page of Cups. Emotionally, usually with the Empress here, this is somebody who like has it all together. But like with the Page of Cups, I guess when it comes to you, oh yeah, I said that earlier because they like you a lot. So like when it comes to you, I don't know what to say because I don't want to get it wrong because like you're my ideal partner and I want to be able to say all the right things to make sure that I get this opportunity with you. So that's who's craving y'all at this moment. All right. That's somebody who is like they are delusional over you. Delulu over you. All right. So it could be Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces. I wanted to say, I got Cancer said that, right? Yeah. So, what am I about to say? This is somebody who misses y'all, misses the conversations, misses talking to y'all. If y'all used to have sex, they be missing that. They just miss the intimacy. You know what I mean? Your hugs. Some of y'all, if you hug, if you are a hugger, they miss that. You know what I mean? Which is probably rare because Aquarius are not really big huggers. But if you are a hugger, they really like those hugs. So, all right. So maybe because they be grabbing your butt and shit. That might be why they missed the hug. Where my hug at? Don't you hate a where my hug at person? Where my hug at, yo? All right. So some of y'all, somebody you guys gave up on and stopped trying to pay them attention or stop giving them the time of day. Could be a Libra, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. So somebody you guys gave up on. Seven of Swords. They're trying to sneak back in. All right, and they want to heal the connection between y'all. So it's somebody who wants to kind of force your hand. Could be Aquarius, could be a Cancer, could be a Sag. Some of y'all are foreign. All right, or they have a distinct way of talking. Maybe it could be a foreign accent, like an out-of-towner accent. It could be, I don't know, it could be literally foreign, like another country or another something like that. They could be also maybe it's like the healing field. So I think it's an overindulgent person. Again, though, a very distinct way of talking or walking, or a very distinct way of like acting. Like this person is not like from around here, or like when they're in the area, it makes a big difference. Like when they're around, people kind of like you can't help but look. People be this person rubbernecks when you're around, so like you probably do the same thing. You probably be like look at the corner of your eye with this person, or that's how they look at you. But I don't know if you'd be able to know that. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna say that. But I know there's a corner out the eye looking going on, either between you or them. All right, so somebody who's a big deal, but like you may not view like this may be somebody who tries to like not act like you're a big deal to them. I think that's a big thing. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo. It's like a really reserved person. They keep to themselves. This somebody who's suppressing how they really feel about y'all, especially with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Yeah, it's a high status person. Yep, got the Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Sag, Capricorn. All right, so this is somebody who's frugal, but then every once in a while they just go out and just spend lump sums, big sums of money. So some of y'all they've acquired some money recently. So I don't know what they've done there. I was thinking like a medical career or like into the medical field or into a healing field, or they're very spiritual. Some of y'all could be non-traditionally spiritual. Like they're into like astrology or into tarot. They're into the law of manifestation and all that stuff. They could be into I said astrology, but they could be into like astronomy and all that stuff, or just into like different sciences that other people aren't into. You know what I mean? They could be very innovative too. Some of y'all, they've acquired money from doing that. So I don't know. what they've done exactly, but they could be into like, doing stuff like that. They could study this. Maybe they study like religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs of other people, or they're really into current affairs, current events, like stuff that be like outside of their realm. You know what I mean? So like they could work be like a dog groomer, but like they care about like what's going on in Saudi Arabia, or they care about like what's happening in the ocean, or they be watching like Nat Geo, or like they could be into nature, but like I don't know if they'd be like submerged in nature themselves. But like they could be into like like the stuff that like happens that we all can't see. They'd be kind of curious about it. So as somebody who's like looking into that, now some of y'all they're like starting to indulge in that, and then others of y'all, this is somebody who's always been into that. But others of y'all, I feel like they're starting to indulge in that. Like in hindsight, like maybe you said something to them before that kind of opened them up, and they were like, "Well, let me go check on that and see what you're talking about, cause I ain't heard that." You know what I mean? So like, I kind of get that vibe. But like somebody, like almost like it's maybe like somebody's like a fact checker. They had a vibe like a fact checker. Well, this is going on, and that's what's really going on. So I get like that being the type of energy here. With the Ace of Cups, though, this is somebody who's suppressing how they really feel about y'all, and this is somebody who probably views you guys again because we got the Empress here and the Fool. So somebody who wants to take a risk to date y'all, or take a risk. Some of y'all, they just want to like have a pregnancy, because that Temperance in reverse, somebody who wants to force the issue, press the issue. They like to rush the connection between y'all. They don't want to take their time. This somebody who wants to possess y'all right away, or share an experience with y'all right away. It's maybe unrequited love, because you may not understand the way this person loves. Like it could be overwhelming at times and very strategic, or very like well thought out and planned. You may feel like this person is like doing stuff to kind of like lead you in the direction that they want to, and it maybe seems like they're not like trying to control you, because they really come off as like, I don't need to control you, I don't have to control you, you know what I mean? But they really be wanting to control y'all. I would say, I don't know, it's like a foolish person at times. Like they could be really impulsive and just kind of like say stuff that they don't mean, and then they come back and be like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry, I was tripping, I was," you know what I mean? Like this, so this maybe somebody like gets mad, gets annoyed very easily, and like comes back later and be like, "Oh, my bad, I'm trying to like, I didn't mean it that way, I meant it this way." No, the fuck you didn't. You meant it that way, bitch. Don't come back here playing them games. Just keep it real. That's what you meant. So this may be somebody who tries to fix it up like that if it's a past person. But even so, if it's a new person, they may still do the same pattern of like saying something and then coming back and like trying to fix it. Like, my bad, I didn't mean that. I was just upset, or I was just going through something. And, you know what I mean? I get that being it. They could be an overindulger, like in a drinker, but like I get like in the safe confines of their home. So they may not really be somebody who goes out a lot. I get like drinking. They could be successful. I really feel like this person is like hiding either how successful they are, or how stable they are, or like how good stuff is going for them. This maybe somebody has a lot of good stuff going on for them, and they may be hiding that. So some of y'all, they've inherited or have acquired something from people, money. I don't know. It could be a job. Maybe they have like a high position paying job. Like this person seems to be like in a well off position, but if they're not in a well off position, they're just happy with their life. You know what I mean? They're content with their life. They're content with what they have. So it's somebody who's like satisfied with what they've accomplished and what they've achieved. And it's maybe somebody who feels like they need to be further, though, especially with the Temperance and the Four of Pentacles. It's a career. That Four of Pentacles is somebody who's what is it called? It's moving up in their career. They're a stair stepper. What is it called? They will step on your necks to get to the top. What do they call that? A social climber. Some of y'all, this could be somebody who is a social climber. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who's craving y'all for the experience, because you may be the best partner that they've ever encountered. That might be what it really is. Like, I've never dated anybody on your level before. So that may be why this person tries to push and move the connection very quickly. You'll be notice this in a more strategic way, where they're not telling you that they've never been with anybody like you before, but like you can tell that they've never been with anybody like you before, because of the way that they act. You know what I mean? They try to avoid to like not show that they. So some of y'all, they try to avoid like doing too much, but they can't help it. It comes out. Like they be pushing for it. You know what I mean? You like, I don't know. They find you to be very attractive. This is somebody who would like jump right into a relationship with you, or jump right into a connection. Probably even try to rush in to get married, rush to have children, all that stuff. You know what I mean? They don't love you the way that you would like to be loved, but this is somebody who sees you as their wish fulfillment. And with the Ace of Cups reverse and the Nine of Cups upright, they feel like they can make you happy, or they feel like you would be the missing piece that would make them happy. So this could be somebody who's doing really good in business, probably doing pretty good financially, or at least, like I said, can take care of themselves and others, but they just don't they don't succeed in love at this time. That's probably what it is. The person probably sucks when it comes to relationships because either they're too forceful, rushing too much, or they be having one foot in, one foot out, and they avoid it. Because the seven swords is an avoidant personality. So they could be somebody who, like, when things get too overwhelming emotionally, they get out, they get away. Or when they care too much about a situation, they stop trying to care about it and they start trying to like find other things to like, indulge in. So this could be somebody who, like I said, is a pleasure seeker at times, but for the most part, they kind of keep to themselves. I really get them keeping to themselves for the most part, keeping things to themselves, frugal, selfish at times, but then out of nowhere, they'll just like overly do for you. And you're like, damn, that was a lot. You didn't have to do that much. Be like, no, I did. I had to. Like they like to take care of people, and they like to like know that people want to take care of them, or people appreciate them. They want to know that they're appreciated, and that's what this person wants to show you, that they appreciate you. So some of y'all, they're gonna try to gift you something soon. It's gonna be in a strategy way. So it means like I'm giving this to you so that we can start off on a good foot, or I'm doing this for you so that way we can renew the connection between us and get closer again. You know what I mean? So I think it's somebody who wants to have children with y'all, or wants to do something where like you're kind of put into a position where you have to stay put with them. All right, so it could be Aquarius, Cancer, Sag, Capricorn, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag. So y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking and rolling. Appreciate y'all. Oh shit! Dang, fucking. What are those things called? Stink bugs. Fucking stink bugs. I don't even know how I got in here. Because none of my windows are open. That pissed me right off. Who did that shit? Okay, anyway. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking and rolling. I appreciate y'all for kicking it, for being here, all that good stuff. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for subscribing, all that. I'm going to be back here again tomorrow, though. I'm going to do another live. I got different topics already in mind. So, yeah, I just wanted to pop out because I hadn't been here in a minute. And I was like, let me just check on my people, make sure everybody's all right. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all, I'm going. I'm about to go check on my daughter, make sure she ain't doing no dumb shit that she don't need to be doing. She don't even know I'm about to pop up on her. So, you know what I mean? Just doing what dads do. All right, y'all. I'm gone.